Alrighty, good morning, folks. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Bojan Petreski. Today's November 24th, 2021. It is a day before Thanksgiving here in the US. We'll be doing the 3D market commentary today. The disclaimer is there for your use, your protection. Make sure to read it and understand it. And we'll be getting started with the 3D market commentary in just a second. Alrighty. Oh, let me just load up. This is for later. Sorry about that. Didn't realize it. There we go. Okay, so this is the S&P 500 that we're going to be looking at first. But before we go there, we'll be talking about the 3D market approach. That means we're going to be talking about the market climate, buy and sell UFOs, and market volatility. Those are the three dimensions that we measure in the market every day before we get started. So the first one that we have in front of us here is the market climate, which gives us the upcoming market direction, whether we should be looking for long or short opportunities. Buy and sell UFOs, the unfilled orders responsible for upcoming turning points, meaning where that's that proprietary and patented technology that we utilize to give us a proper sense of statistics and odds in our favor, where we could potentially see some unfilled orders, UFOs, and then use those UFOs in our favor to go long or take or go short or take profits. And then, of course, market volatility. Market volatility is, whether or not we should be adjusting our risk to reward ratios, if we should adjust our rules based on how volatile the market is. All right, so we combine these three elements to look at, what we have in front of us and potentially, modify our approach for the day. All right, so today we're looking at the S&P 500. The current market climate is up. It is confirmed. It's the 8th day out of typically 9, as you see here. We do not have any sell UFOs because, again, we are at all-time highs. 46.6150, 46.2525 is the UFO, the nearest buy UFO right there. Based on the volatility, we're looking at 19.28% on the VIX. Daily expected move of 56.81. All right. The S&P, again, all-time highs. As soon as it, started making these new lows, we've talked about this before. As soon as it started making these new lows, we thought, okay, this might be it. We may be going for a lower, value, a bigger correction rather. But somehow, price did find, some buyers bounced back, did not take out that previous low yet, right? But it made a new low here, and from here, it has ultimately rallied all the way up to an all-time high, pulled back down, tried again, did not close, and now we touched this UFO here, and now we're in the middle of it, as you see today. Pretty bearish day for the day, but we're gonna see how things work out. All right. So that's that on the S&P 500. Now, if you're looking to educate yourself, if you're looking to expand your knowledge on some of the future stocks or Forex courses that we offer, or perhaps you're trying to back test or put together your trading plan or put it all together utilizing the proper trading psychology, please look no further than here. You can browse and register for a course, and it comes with a 3-month complimentary access to AutoUFOs. So definitely check it out. All right, next one is crude oil. So crude current market climate is down, and it is confirmed it's the 10th day down out of typically 7. Although after these two big rallies, it wouldn't surprise me if after today closes, we look at an unconfirmed climate because it seems to be as a nice pullback. Currently in a sell UFO, it touched the sell UFO rather 79.30, 82.33. Buy UFO right below there, 77.16 to 74.76. Based on the volatility, we're looking at 35% volatility. A lot of news lately about crude oil, which is shaking up this market a little bit. Recently, the U.S. said it'll tap into its reserves to be able to offset some of these high prices. That could be also pushing price down. But ultimately, what we care about the most is statistically speaking, what we care about the most is the fact that, do we have odds in our favor to take a short right here, for example, or look for shorts here? And I would say no for right now, because we're on the 10th day out of typically 7. We are overextended. That's not to say that a climate can overextend for for a long period of time, as we saw here from basically middle of September to about middle of November, to about actually towards the end of October. We had this giant bull run that nobody thought that crude oil was stopping. So moving on to the next one. But before we do that, of course, if you do need the AutoUFOs, this proprietary software that we use, which is also patented, which is customizable as well to your desires, so to speak, making it more sensitive or less sensitive to unfilled orders, you can subscribe to it using this link here. We offer monthly or yearly memberships. It is available for TradingView, TradeStation, MetaTrader, and of course, our very own platform, Top, which is the Tradictive Options Planner. All right, now going into gold. As we said here, we do have a UFO from 1844-2 to 1873-3, and the buy UFO is well down below here at 1652-8 to 1624-4. We've talked about golds, quite a bit of time. As we know, there was a pretty clear line in the sand about right here that gold tried to get to, multiple times, kept failing. Ultimately, though, it was this move here that kind of made this, even though we made a new low here. From there, it just sliced through this like it was nothing. A small pullback happened here, as you see. It penetrated through it, came down, closed within the UFO, but at that point, that UFO was gone. And then since then, we've been just kind of testing that area out, only to see this massive pull down. So we're back into this congested area right here. Okay, so as you see, there's a lot of whipsaw here, up, down, up, down. It's just, you name it, it's happened. A lot of movement there. So this just looks like a lot of stuff happening. So based on GVZ, we're looking at 60.81%. Right there where we usually see gold at. Okay, now if you need coaching or support, we do offer an all asset advanced coaching in addition to what we do with these daily live trading sessions, between the top training sessions, the Becky's stock sessions, futures, Forex, you name it. We got a lot going on. So on top of that, though, we do offer all asset advanced coaching. Please click this link here. And, like it says here, you may avoid some bad habits you may not know you have. All right, now let's go to the market climate for the dollar. It is still an up climate, confirmed. The sell UFO that actually was touching on yesterday, it's back there again. Did it touch yet? Just take a look. The high was 96,825, so it has gone within this daily UFO, even though the higher concentration is a little bit higher. 97.81 to 96.79 is that sell UFO. Right down below 95,595 to 46. I'm sorry, 94,465. That UFO there. We're in an extended climate as well. We're double the up amount that we go for, based on UZ 7%, 0.44 for the daily move. The dollar, although many of you may not trade it, it's important to know what's going on. And as you see, it just keeps on pushing higher. That was it. That will put a lot of pressure on all the other currencies. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Now, if you don't want to read this overview, you can definitely watch it on our YouTube channel, as you may be doing right now. That is, if you do want to miss any of those missed commentaries, they're also on our playlist. But this will also take you to our YouTube channel, where you can like and subscribe to the channel, because this is where all of the sessions also start at. Not just on YouTube, we simulcast it to YouTube, Vimeo, our private stream, Twitch, LinkedIn, Facebook, just about everywhere you can plug into. All right, last but definitely not least, Bitcoin. We have a confirmed down climate, the seventh day out of to be determined. We have a sell UFO at 66,375 to 62,792.50. Buy UFO as well down below here, 49,702 to 47,450. Um, and then, as usual, high volatility on Bitcoin, 104%. Um, on Bitcoin, so as we had quite the deep pullback there in the 40,000s. It actually touched below, I think, 40 for a little bit. Since then, it actually headed on up, not quite looking back until it reached that new all-time high, pulled back a little bit, another all-time high of $69,000, and now it's pushing down lower. We're going to see. We talked about it yesterday too. There is a bit of an area here that might work to cause it to pull up. Otherwise, our next UFO is down here at 49,702.50 to 47,450. All right, now if you want to be a top trader, you can, top stands for the Tradictive Options Planner, like I mentioned before. Learn more and subscribe to this link here. It is a broker agnostic platform that can be used to trade all assets. So you can plug top to trade anything you would like to. Um, I believe there's quite a few that are already supported, so check it out. Use this link here to go there and subscribe. All right, now if you want to the weekly economic calendar for the news for this week, so we have a couple of things coming out. Actually, already came out. It's 8:30 or 9:30, so I forget sometimes. Yeah, 9:30. Sorry. So durable goods, non-defense capital, GDP, FOMC meeting minutes. Right. So big news coming out right before Thanksgiving there, and then of course Thanksgiving, ECB Lagarde speech, retail sales in Australia, and again ECB speech, and then Swiss franc in Switzerland, GDP on Friday as well, and then of course the unofficial holiday here in the U.S., Black Friday, right? A lot of shopping around. So, all right, folks, I will catch you in a bit. Thank you so much. Take care.